So we have just stopped for a quick ice cream. I've got the Lost Princess cone, which I've forgotten what flavour this is, so I'm going to try it. It's sparkly. I don't know if you can see that. So it's got edible flowers, the sparklies on. Becky has the Peter Pan float, which we tried last time, which is very, very nice. And I'm not going to make the same mistake again. I'm going to use a spoon to eat this time. The Hey Hey cone, I got in a right old mess with that. So we've established that this is lemon flavour. Okay, let's try this flower. It always seems weird eating flowers, especially sparkly flowers. Kind of just blended in with the lemon. Someone's left a pile of the little flowers here, which is kind of gross actually. I could have thrown them in the trash, but these are really, really good. This is just what I needed for my throat. So I got all the way to the end of that without making a mess, and then got in a massive sticky mess at the end. All the lemony ice cream stuff was coming out the bottom of the cone, but it was really delicious. So now I think our plan of attack, because it is very busy here today, we are going to go and do PhilharMagic because that doesn't have much of a line. We want to go to the Rapunzel restroom area because we want a couple of photos. I've got my Pascal ears with me to do that. We do have a couple more fast passes for later. We also have lunch at Liberty Tree Tavern, which is pretty soon actually, I think. What time is it? 12 o'clock. So it's in like an hour and a half or something like that. So we're just going to have a wander. Then we're going to go back to the resort to pack our cases because we're moving to Boulder Ridge tomorrow for our last night. And then tonight we will come back to the Magic Kingdom because it's open until midnight, and then we can ride some of the rides that currently have long wait times. So that is our general plan. I love how Disney obviously make everything look nice, even if it's under construction. And my favourite part of PhilharMagic is the magic carpet scene. And given that there is a new Aladdin movie coming out, it'll probably make me more emotional than usual because I just love it. PhilharMagic all done, and we love that. It's so cute, it really is. It's just like the best of all of the music from the Disney movies. Obviously, it's been there a while, so it's not any of the newer movies. And I think we're gonna go and maybe get some photos in my Pascal ears, and then probably it'll be time for lunch, almost. See what the wait times are for these rides, just to give you guys an idea. So this is a Saturday in May. So we have 55 minutes for Peter Pan. I've actually seen it higher than that. And what about Small World? 35 minutes. So that's not too bad. Okay, we're gonna come back and do that because the sun was really in my face, so we couldn't really get a good photo. We can tell that it's going to look good when the sun is not on my face, so we'll do that later. So we're gonna head and check out the pin store down here. And Liberty Tree is just over here. So Frontier Trading Post is the pin store. They have tons of pins in here, so let's see what they have. So this is the Mickey and Friends section, so there's just all kinds of Mickeys, like Chip and Dale and stuff like that. And this is the Theme Park and Resorts section. So they've got like Small World pins, a Little Mermaid ride, Space Mountain, Big Thunder Mountain, loads of different ones. Haunted Mansion, obviously. And they have a whole section for Star Wars. These ones are cool. And this is animated features. Oh, look at Jimmy. Oh my goodness, I might have to get him. And look at the Cheshire Cat, these like super blingy ones. They have Marie as well. That's kind of crazy. And I believe that some of these are the designs that you will be able to get as your magic band for the resort hotel. They've started offering, I don't know if they've started it yet, but really soon, where you can pay, I think, $15 to get a character band or decorated band, I guess you call it, rather than a plain one. And I think I've seen that this Donald is one of the ones you can get, possibly this Daisy, she looks similar. But we will see. I'm not exactly sure what the full lineup is yet. Okay, so we are headed to Liberty Tree Tavern. I haven't eaten here since 2011, I think, so it's been a really long time. So it'll be interesting to see what it's like now. So we are in the Benjamin Franklin room, and this is actually a little quieter than the rest of the restaurant, so This is really pretty. The theming in here is really good. This is definitely Liberty Square themed, and you can kind of see the rest of the restaurant back there. So we're starting out here with some drinks. I have a hot tea, classic English breakfast, and a apple juice.
It's like cider.
It does actually look like cider, yeah. This is apple juice. And Becky is having a soda, and you're having the Patriots platter, which is like the all-you-can-eat. Yep, and I'm having a burger and an appetizer, so we can kind of show you a bit of everything. So our loaded fry appetizer is here. This does normally come with pastrami, but I don't like it. So this is the loaded fries. So it's cheese, beer cheese sauce, scallions, and pickled red onion. So as part of the Patriots platter, Becky has a lot of bread and some butter there, and also a salad, which looks very nice. So this is how the Patriots platter comes out. This is for one. So there's several different kinds of meat. I think there was
brisket,
hot roast, turkey, and stuffing, and then there's vegetables, mash, and the mac and cheese there. You can get more of anything as well because it is unlimited. And then there is the gravy as well, which you said is like a turkey kind of gravy.
Yeah. Oh, that's good mash.
Oh, I thought you didn't like mash.
I'm not really a fan, but if mash is happening, that's good mash.
Okay, so the mash is so good that Becky likes it. That's definitely a glowing review. And I have the burger, which is a bacon cheeseburger. I did get the egg on it as an extra because I do love egg on a burger. And this comes with lots of nice fries. So midpoint update, all of this food is really, really good. Becky is getting more meat because she is thoroughly enjoying hers.
That pot roast is immense.
Yeah, pot roast is really, really good.
That's not my kind of gravy.
And the burger is really good. It's cooked really well, so it's not tough or anything, and like chewy. It's really, really nice. It's cooked kind of medium, I would say, but it's really, really delicious. So Becky has more pot roast. Is it good?
So tender.
So we have been beaten by all this food. That's how much of mine I managed, which I thought was like decent, not too bad. And Becky did manage to finish all of the hot roast, but
Well, it was the second pot roast.
yeah, that was the second. So to finish, the Patriots platter is the ooey gooey toffee cake. This is a bit of an iconic dessert here at Liberty Tree Tavern. They've had it here for years, and I've heard great things. I've never actually tried it, so Becky is gonna give it a whirl.
Oh, that's really good.
Well, that was delightful. It was really, really nice actually. I knew it was nice because I've eaten there before, but it was a lot better than I remembered. Becky is a little bit full, to put it mildly.
But the dessert was so good I couldn't leave it.
You did eat the whole thing. I was rather impressed. I did test it, but I just had like a tiny little bit. It was really nice. But we are just going to go and see if we can take a couple of photos now the sun's gone in a little. There's a parade about to happen, so it's kind of crazy around here. And Haunted Mansion is currently at 40 minutes, which is not the worst, but obviously a reasonable wait time for that. The parade is just about to start up, as you can hear from the music. So we are taking this kind of back pathway that goes across to Big Thunder Mountain. We're a little bit early for our fast pass, so we might look around the Briar Patch, the little store there. The standby for Splash Mountain is 55 minutes, and we're about to go and do our fast pass for Big Thunder, but we'll let you know what the standby is just so you can get an idea of what kind of crowds to expect at this time of year. And Big Thunder is 35 minutes. That's not too bad at all. I think it might be because the parade is currently on, so that takes a lot of people away from the rides temporarily. So if you're not too, it's just gone to 30 actually. So if you're not too worried about the parade, then this is a good time to ride rides. So having most recently ridden Big Thunder Mountain in Disneyland Paris, that one is definitely a bit of a bone shaker.
Yeah, sure.
Like as in this one.
Yeah.
It definitely throws you around more than the other one. It's fun though, I always love that ride, it's always good fun. And there was someone so funny behind us, she didn't really like it. But it was cracking me up.
You guys are going to
so
think
funny.
it's me because she was just like, ah!
Yeah, it wasn't Becky. It wasn't Becky, but it was so funny. So we are taking a little break in the Briar Patch because it's so hot. Becky's on the floor down there somewhere. There she is. It's boiling outside. I just had to get a drink because, oh my. And I'm just having a little browse while I have this drink. They have the Bambi Cozy Knits. This is the same limited release range as Mr. Toad, but they don't have any more Mr. Toad. I think we might have lucked out and got one of the last few in all of Walt Disney World, so that's amazing. And if you ever come in this store, make sure you look up because the detail in here is so cute. It really is like one of the kind of most themed stores, I would say, in Magic Kingdom. The whole of the ceiling is like tree roots. We've made it to the mansion, which is still a 40-minute wait. Thank goodness we've got fast pass because it is too hot to stand out here in line. When I scanned the first person thing, it made a Haunted Mansion sound, like a ghosty sound, which unfortunately I was not filming in that moment. Haunted Mansion is done. It was crazy in there. It was so busy, and as we came out the stretching room, it was like backed up the entire way, and I'm not really sure about the way that they have it so that everyone filters into one row because people like get separated from their party and then people are trying to drag other people like into the line and it gets a little crazy. But anyway, it was enjoyable as always. As you know, that's my favourite attraction, and something slithered on my leg in the middle of the ride and I freaked out. It was actually just my bag strap, but I thought something weird was going on. Anyway, so we are now going to head out back to the Polynesian to do our packing. It's very hot, very busy, so we figure this is a good time for a break and then we will come back here once we're done. Check out this stroller. This is so extra. I think this is from, oh yeah, fantasystrollers.com. That's crazy. I would have loved that when I was a kid. We are struggling how to get out of here because this is blocked off and I think it was blocked off through the castle. So I guess the only way is down the other side. So let's give that a go. It is unreal here today. It's very, very busy. Yeah, I definitely think we're going to enjoy it more if we go away and take a break and come back. Becky's rocking a strong look. It almost looks like some kind of, like that's attached to your ears, you know, like a veil. And we are going to get a boat over to the Polynesian. Scratch that, we're getting the monorail, but we did just miss one. So our room is really close to the entrance to the TTC. So we're just looking for the walkway. We're coming out here to where you would get a tram back to your car, and I think it's just round to this side, and we think this should bring us out right by our room, I'm pretty sure. Fingers crossed anyway. And here we are, so that is super easy. It's literally right here. It does depend what building you're in. Obviously if you're nearer to the main, the grand, what's it called, ceremonial house. If you're nearer to the ceremonial house, then you'll be better off going to the Polynesian stop. But our building is right here. Yep, this is our building, so we're literally the closest to the walkway, so that's awesome. I can actually smell how amazing it is in the hallway today, and someone just came out of this secret room room 1125, I think, is a DVC showroom, which is right opposite the elevator.
2 hours later.
So we are headed back out. We had a little break in the room, did most of our sorting out and packing, and I sorted out the owner's locker, so that is all good. It's a little bit cooler.
Job for tomorrow.
Yes, and we've still got a few things to put in that we can't put in yet, but save us some time. And we are now headed back to the Magic Kingdom. It's a little bit cooler, thank goodness. And we probably won't stay that long, to be honest. We'll just sort of take some photos, take in the last of the Magic Kingdom for this trip, and then hopefully watch the fireworks on top of the World Lounge tonight, and maybe nip to Walmart. What did you say about not needing your sunglasses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might have made an error.
Here we are again. And it's a lot cooler. So I think we're gonna head straight up towards the castle to take some pictures. We just ran into Ashley and Charlene, which is so nice. And I forgot to say last night, we ran into Jordan in the world of Disney. It was so crazy in there, so it was nice to be able to say hi to you. Hope you managed to get out in one piece. So we just got a balloon, and I literally was saying to Becky, I hope this one's gonna be better behaved than the one at Disneyland Paris, and it hit me in the head as soon as I said that, and it's already hit Becky in the head. We're gonna take a few photos. I've never had a Disney World balloon before, and then we're going to find someone to give it away to. I actually would have thought about keeping it in the room for a while, but see, it's just hit you guys now. Sorry about that. Oh, it's literally taking it in turns to hit me and Becky in the head. Let's go take some pictures with this thing. Oh my gosh!
I'm holding it by its tail.
Okay. It's out of control. This one's worse than Mickey at Disneyland Paris. And the Liberty Bell is looking very pretty against this sky back here. I do love this time of night in any of the parks. It's just so pretty. Oh god, we were just trying to
kind of did a fake out punch near his head with a balloon.
We were just trying to take some photos in near the Rapunzel restrooms of the Pascaliers, and Mickey is like such an egomaniac. He was like, I need to be in every picture. Oh my gosh, that was so funny. So we've just taken some pictures over by the Rapunzel restrooms, and we ran into Orla and I think it was Ava. I'm so sorry, it was really loud, I couldn't quite hear, but you guys were so nice. Thank you so much for saying hi. Mickey is bashing me in the back of the head. So we're going to take the rest of these pictures and then probably find him a good home. Just been going around taking a bunch of pictures. Well, it's so nice around here. Becky is looking after Mickey. She doesn't look impressed, I'm not going to lie. Has he? Has he been annoying? Shocker. And it's such a nice time of night to take pictures, so I've just taken loads, and we're now going to be in the park for Happily Ever After. I thought we'd be watching it on top of the World Lounge, but it's in like half an hour, so I guess we'll be watching it from here. We were just laughing because he was like swooping near Becky's face, but it's like in Friends where he's like, oh, not touching, can't get mad, not touching, can't get mad, because he wasn't quite hitting her in the face. Yeah, see, now he's behaving. Wants to look to you guys. Oh no, there we go. So we were just discussing, like, is it going to be dark enough for fireworks by 9? And it does actually get suddenly quite dark. Disney obviously know what they're doing at each time of year to make sure that it is going to be dark at the right moment. So this will be cute. I mean, we won't see the projection and everything, but obviously we'll hear the music and be able to see the fireworks from here. That was awesome.
It's just amazing.
It's so good.
It is so good.
Yeah, and actually when you watch it from back here, you have to look both sides.
directions.
But really the bigger fireworks are like behind, so away from the castle. But I did film it, so I will be showing it in the vlog. But yeah, it was amazing. And now we are going to head in the direction of Tomorrowland. Maybe ride the TTA, let everyone get out of the park, and then we will head out. And on our way there, we're going to find a home for the Mickey balloon, because he's driving us crazy. So it's much less congested back here, which we like. And we're just going to go to Anti-Gravity's to see if I can get a milkshake that I've seen. And then we're going to ride the TTA. But we're pretty tired ourselves, so I think a milkshake, a ride on the TTA, and then home to bed sounds like...
You can eat lunch, finish me off, I'm afraid.
Yeah, Becky...
And then the rest of the bag of peanut M&Ms I ate.
Yeah, Becky was a bit floored by the Liberty Tree lunch for sure, and
So good, I just couldn't stop.
yeah, but then some accidental M&M eating happened as
I
well.
was laying on my back with my feet resting up and watching rubbish on the internet, and I was just, you know, I thought, right, better leave these alone now.
You know
There's
how
about
it
5 left
goes.
in the bag, so
Yeah,
when it was a big fatty bag.
yeah, it was a big giant family bag. Well, you're on vacay, so don't feel bad. So I got myself a Mickey milkshake. My cotton candy is already kind of disappearing into it. It's got a giant marshmallow and it's very, very bright pink. Okay, this is not easy to drink because the straw's attached to the marshmallow. Oh, that is nice though. So I've just identified what this taste is and why I like it so much. If you're from the UK, it tastes like strawberry angel delight, which I absolutely love. So that is why I like this. Although it's a lot brighter pink, this is such a crazy colour. Okay, it looks like there's a huge line for the people mover. If that is the case, then we probably won't bother because we've done it several times already on this trip. But I think this might be for Astro Orbiter, you know. No, I think this is a line for the people mover. I'm sure it would move quick enough, but it's fine, we've done it already. Just to put this into perspective, so the fireworks have finished probably around 15-20 minutes ago, and the standby entrance is 65 minutes for Buzz, so this park is not quietening down. It's Saturday night though, it's to be expected. Even the purple wall is still crazy for taking photos, and the cleanup is just happening for the Happily Ever After dessert party, which is held right here in the Tomorrowland terrace. And I haven't actually done that. A lot of people ask about it, but maybe I will on my next trip. Should we go through the Emporium? And the Emporium is not too bad. That donut umbrella, wow, that is awesome. I've not seen that before. And I showed you guys these in the Disney style store. They've got some really cool rain wear happening. And look at this Mickey like poncho. This is actually very cute. This is cute enough I might even wear a poncho. I've actually just had a moment of feeling really dumb because I'm there talking about how I thought everyone would have gone by now, what is going on, but I thought Happily Ever After was at 10. It was not, it was at 9, so it's not even 10 PM yet. So I retract everything I was saying that it should be quiet by now. I thought it was later than it is. One last look at the drinking vessels for Becky. What kind of lid is it? Just like a screw top? So that'd be allowed if you wanted it at work or something.
It would.
I do like this because these things are amazing as well for keeping your drink cold.
If I was going to get that, I'd get the purple vaping.
Oh yeah, I like that one.
That is really cool.
That is cool, I do love that. So it's very unusual for us to be ending our Magic Kingdom time on this trip at night time. That never really happens, but we like to mix it up around here. So this is our last Magic Kingdom trip on this visit. And there's something very exciting going on back there. I think it's the stage show. And I hope you guys enjoyed today. We did have to get out of the heat in the middle of the day. It was so crazy hot. Becky is now in a state of utter fullness and just needing to go to bed. She can't even walk. She's falling over.
I am.
Yeah, it's not good. We need to get her back. So I hope you guys enjoyed today, and we will see you for Hollywood Studios and a fast pass at Toy Story Midway Mania. Very excited because we haven't ridden that this trip. I love it too, it's amazing. And then we will be going to Epcot for obviously our last park visit because we love it there, it's amazing. So that will be our final part for this trip. I can't believe how this trip is coming to an end already. It seems so crazy, it's gone so fast. But anyway, we will see you guys tomorrow. It's not over yet.
12 seconds later.
So Becky's headed back to the Polynesian. Her feet were really hurting. She's feeling a bit dodgy and tired. I can't leave when everyone has just left from the show that's just finished, because doing the transport when everyone's just left this park stresses me out. So I am going to do a bit of shop browsing, then I will leave once the crowds are gone. We're going to head into the Chapeau, which is the hat shop. I can smell the Main Street confectionery kind of wafting through, which is really nice. And they do actually have some hats in here that I haven't seen in other stores. I haven't seen this one anywhere. This reminds me of Tokyo Disney. This is very Tokyo Disney-esque. And this is $27.99. And of course they have lots of ears in there as well. And they've got lots of flavours of slushy here in Main Street confectionery, so if you're feeling a bit overwhelmed by the heat, this would be a good place to come. There's a lot of apples ready to be candied. I think I might head out there and see if I can get some PhotoPass pictures in a little bit. I'll wait until it clears slightly. So I just waited the longest time for a PhotoPass picture, but I really wanted to get it. It's really close to the castle. So now I'm going to try and brave the transport back to the Polynesian. Maybe the boats, I haven't done that so far this trip, but it's definitely quieting down a little bit now. Now it's really goodbye for this trip to the Magic Kingdom, and I will see you again real soon. You've been very good to us this trip as always. And just as we're heading to the monorail, there is the electrical water pageant trundling along. I love that thing. So we've just been hanging out in here for a while and Becky's napping. It is that kind of temperature in here where it's not too cold, so, you know, it's easy to fall asleep. I almost did myself.